Hello my friends, my name is Mohammed Naveed and in this lecture I am going to teach you rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool, single row marquee tool and single column marquee tool in Adobe Photoshop. First we will learn rectangular marquee tool. So what basically rectangular marquee tool is? If we talk about these old tools, so basically these old tools are basically for selection. We have different ways for selection. Okay, so if we talk about a rectangular marquee tool, so if I come here, if I just simply click and drag, so it will make our selection in rectangle. As you can see that I have my selection in rectangle, and if I want my selection in circle, so definitely I will take the help of elliptical marquee tool. So what I do, I will just simply click and drag. As you can see that now I have selection in circle, getting me. So basically we have different ways for selection. Okay, if we talk about rectangular marquee tool, so it will give definitely selection in rectangle. If we talk about elliptical marquee tool, so elliptical marquee tool will give selection in definitely in circle, as it is giving me right now, getting me. And if we talk about single row marquee tool, so what it will do, it will give a single row. If we say that this, as you can see that now is giving a single row, getting me. And if we talk about single column, so definitely it will also give single column, getting me. So basically we have different ways for selection. So let's see the first definite tool, that is rectangular marquee tool. So what can we do with this? Actually we can definitely select anything. For example, let's say that if I want to move or if I want to cut his face, so if I take the help of move tool and if I move this, so as you can see it's moving all the picture. But let's say if I just want to move his picture, so I have to make the selection. How? See, what I do, I will go in the toolbox and I will click on rectangular marquee tool, and what I do, I will make the selection. For example, if I say this, okay, this face selected. Now I will go in toolbox and I will take the help of move tool, and what I do, I will just simply click and drag. As you can see, this time it is just moving his face, not all the body, getting me. So this is the work of selection, getting me. Let's say that with the as you can see that right now we have this selection. Let's say if I want to color this selection, I can also do. For example, if I don't want to color my whole page, but if I just want to color this selection, so if I just simply click, as you can see that right now I have color according to this definitely selection, getting me. So definitely there are many ways or definitely many ways to selection, and definitely there are many benefits of selection, getting me. Then if we take the help of elliptical marquee tool, we can do the same thing, getting me. If I take this elliptical marquee tool and if I take the help of move tool, so I can also move, getting me. So definitely in this time we have selection in this circle, getting me. And if we talk about definitely these options, if I take the help of any tools, rectangular marquee tool, elliptical or any tool, so if I come here, so as you can see that right now it is showing me some options. Definitely this is the first option, new selection. If I click on new selection, definitely it will make the new selection, means whenever I will, as you can see that I have this selection. Okay, and if I go again, if I take the help of rectangular marquee tool, if I try to make another selection, so what it will do, that it will remove our previous selection, getting me. As you can see that right now if this selection is here, okay, if I want to make another selection, if I click and drag, as you can see that right now we don't have our previous selection, getting me. So this is the work of new selection. Then what do we have next? We have add selection. Let's suppose if you want to expand our selection, so we can do. How? See, what I do, I will just simply click and drag, and as you can see that I have this selection. But if this option is open, definitely if this is on, so definitely if I try to make another selection, so definitely it will remove the selection. But let's say if I want to expand this selection, so how can I do? I will click on add to selection, this option. Okay, and at this time if I just simply click and drag this, as you can see that right now I have definitely this selection. This selection is also here, but definitely it has joined, it is added this selection as well, getting me. So let's say if you have selection, if I say control D for deselect, let's suppose if I already have this selection and if I create another selection, so what it will do, it will add definitely this this selection with this selection. As you can see that right now this selection is here and this selection also here, and they both are one, getting me. So let's say if you want to add selection, so with the help of add selection you can do. A subtract from selection is the opposite of add selection. So what I do, I will just simply click and drag, and I will just simply click and drag. So what it will do, that it will subtract selection, means that selection, if I say control D, and if I yeah, so definitely this is the work of subtract selection, means selection means that as you can see that right now I have this selection. Okay, I zoom a little bit so that you can see. As you can see that right now I have this selection. Okay, and if I make another selection, means if I just simply click and drag, so the part which are coming means that okay, this part, this selection part and this selection part is coming, definitely it will remove this part. Okay, and if, as you can see that right now we don't have that part, getting me? So basically definitely if we have selection, if another selection comes, means definitely this part is coming, so definitely the part is coming, it will remove that selection. Okay, so if I just as you can see that right now we have just this selection, getting me? So this is the work of subtract, means that it will remove a selection. Then the last, what do we have? We have a very interesting solution, definitely the selection, definitely no solution. So if I do Ctrl Z, and if I come here, if I make the selection, and if I try another selection, yeah, definitely this is the work of this intersect. So what basically this is, as you can see that I have this selection, and if I make another selection, so whatever do means the part means that this definitely this selection and this selection means the part which are coming together, it will come, and the part which are not coming, so it will remove that part. If I say definitely this, as you can see that right now we don't have that remaining part, we have just that part which was coming. Okay, as you can see that we have this selection, previous selection, and this new selection. So you can see that this part, definitely this selection also coming inside this selection. Therefore if I say this, as you can see that right now we have just this part, getting me? So this part and just this part, getting me? So intersect means that if we have selection like this, and if we say another selection, so definitely the selection which will collapse together, definitely it will give that selection, getting me? Then what do we have next? So we have feather. Feather is very important and very necessary to learn, and very interesting as well. Let's say that if I come here, and if I take the help of, if I say is 0%, 0 or pixel feather, okay, and if I take the help of this elliptical marquee tool, and let's say that if I say delete, so you can see that now it's just giving this whole, getting me? But let's say if I want some effect, so definitely I can also give. For example, if I say that 20% feather, and if I go again, and if I make again selection, and if I say delete, at this time, as you can see that now something is coming, getting me? So basically if you don't have any feather, so it gives us you can say a circle, getting me? But let's say that if you take the help of feather, so definitely it gives something like this, getting me? So this is the work of feather. If you increase the feather, the more light will come, getting me? So definitely this was lecture on rectangular, elliptical, single row. If we talk about this tool, so definitely these options are same in all these tools, getting me? So I hope you have understood. And if anyone asks from you that what is the work of rectangular, elliptical, single row and single column, so what will you give the answer? That basically these tools are basically for selection, getting me? So I hope you have understood. For more videos, lecture and exercises, come to my website www.naveedpress.com. Allah Hafiz, and I will meet you in the next lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz.